You're watching How to World Trip. This past year, we've been exploring the world in a unique new way. We've had the opportunity to experience 5 different amazing countries and cultures so far, and today I want to give you guys a glimpse of our refreshing stay in both Girona and Barcelona, Spain. Our Airbnb was located in the heart of Barcelona. It only took us a few minutes to get there from the airport, and one of the things we noticed right off the bat was that getting around to see different sites is very easy, whether you want to walk or take a taxi. We were pretty hungry when we got there, but luckily the food scene in Barcelona is top-notch. One place I recommend checking out is Piel de Gallina. When I looked it up, I had pretty low expectations because I'm not a huge fried chicken fan, but let me tell you, this place serves probably the best fried chicken I've ever eaten. It's one of those places where you have to eat it to believe it. There was also a nearby market that livens up as you get closer to the evening. This is where we stopped for dinner to eat one of Spain's must-try food dishes, paella. As you explore around the area, you'll notice that there's no shortage of Gothic-style buildings, sculptures, and statues for you to admire along the way. Right after we finished our paella, we checked out the Museu de Cera. I'm a sucker for cheesy wax museums, and this one did not disappoint. So consider it a nice side activity to add to your trip. Be sure to carve out some time to check out Barcelona's Gothic Quarter. At first glance, it may seem a little sketchy, but these unique pathways and corridors are filled with shops, boutiques, and other surprises that make it well worth a visit. I'll give you a little preview here, but if you want a longer, in-depth walking tour exploration of the Gothic Quarter as well as other parts of Spain, check out our Patreon and some of our other walking tour videos on the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, Spain is very easy to navigate. You could easily spend 2 or 3 days walking around to explore some of the major landmarks of Barcelona, like El Arco de Triunfo and La Sagrada Familia. You can easily find all of these landmarks on Google Maps, but if you want to see our day-by-day Google Map path, you can also find that on our Patreon. As we wrap up our stay in Barcelona, we head to one of my all-time favorite activities of the year. Finally made it to our destination. What's this place called?
It's called Poble Español.
Poble Español. Your vacation to Barcelona isn't complete without a trip to Poble Español. This place is overflowing with Spanish culture and art. If you do decide to pick up some souvenirs, this is the perfect place to do so. It feels a little like you're walking around a Spanish castle, so even if you aren't shopping, it's still well worth a visit. Like I said earlier, there's beautiful art everywhere, even on these little handrails. There are many little museums to walk around within the area as well. We were here around Halloween time, so there were some pretty cool spooky decorations sprinkled throughout the area. All of this was great to see, but the real reason we came to Poble Español, our main event for tonight. Salsa or flamenco?
Flamenco.
Flamenco dancing. We're the only ones here for now. That's right, we're finishing off our evening with dinner and authentic Spanish flamenco dancing. The entire show was something I'll remember for the rest of my life. Truly amazing. You'll have to go in person to see the rest of the show for yourself. After 1 week in Barcelona, we rent a car and head 1 hour north to the beautiful town of Girona. Like Barcelona, this town has plenty of walkable sights to see, with the added bonus of being calmer and quieter than the previous Catalonian capital. I love this town. It feels like you're walking around a city in Game of Thrones. But that's probably because Game of Thrones filmed some pretty iconic scenes right here in Girona. If you like the look of castles and cathedrals, I guarantee you this place won't disappoint you. There are also many cheap, on-the-fly walking tours that you can do to see some of the city's history and beautiful cathedral artwork. It's not just the castles that make Girona worth visiting. The town and its people are very pleasant, and perhaps my favorite place to relax and wind down from our entire adventure. Maybe we got lucky, but the Airbnbs we booked were phenomenal, and the weather was very comfortable the whole time. Girona is a town that I probably wouldn't mind settling down at sometime in the future. Girona is also not too far from the coast if you want to do a quick beach day. That about wraps it up for our trip to Spain. I hope this video gave you guys a good glimpse of what to expect and some things you can do while you're on your trip to Barcelona or Girona. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments section other places we should check out. I really like hearing about small towns and hidden gems, and consider supporting us over there on Patreon if you want to see more quality videos like this one in the future. Also, stay tuned for our next video where we will be covering the Wild Atlantic Way in Ireland. Thanks again for watching How to World Trip. Wiggle your fingers.